Alright, here is the big deal, wheel reveal. Alright, so my plan for the day is be super busy and productive. I was going to go ahead and throw in those two grill pieces. Let me step back and show you. So for here and there, but you'll remember the very first episode, or whatever you want to call this, this one's damaged. This one's still pretty good. It can be cleaned and painted up, but the other trucks that I have are different than this one, so I can't actually rob this piece from another truck because the other truck's an 88 and a 90 model. So I'm gonna have to order one of these, then I can paint this one up nice to match it. So I may just lay them in there for today so they'll be up out of the way, kind of get a look at what's going on. But before I do any of that, I need to get this grill cleaned up. So it'd be easier to do this in the truck. I got my double aught steel wool, and all I basically do is start rubbing. So keep it off the paint, obviously. If it touches the plastic a little bit, that's okay. But I'm just gonna keep moving all the way down, work my way around. So see if you can tell the difference as I do it. Right there. Yeah. Doesn't take a lot. Takes out a lot of fine scratches. Makes the grill look brand new again. Hopefully you can see the difference right through here versus some of that. Yeah. So let's stay busy. Go all the way down the line. Alright, real quick, I'm going to throw a little Mojo metal polish and sealant on here. It's for chrome, stainless, aluminum, copper, brass. It was on the shelf, so I'm going to try it. But at least it'll give the shit. Alright, so since these only screw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they can slide in from the top, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the bumper on. I got my bumper brackets painted up inside and out. They look pretty sharp. You can kind of tell this went towards the frame. There's 2 holes, so I know my 2 holes go to the top and it'll be on that side. Actually, you can even look and see, and that's what I'm going to try to gauge, is where those nuts were whenever I screw these back on, because I was going to mount these and then put my bumper up to it. Just try to be careful. Probably use a floor jack. I'll show you all that, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get these mounted up. So I hate to be that guy, but I'm gonna throw some masking tape on these sides just to be safe. Okay, if you remember, it used to have some push guards on it. I got those off, gave it a light, going over with some steel wool. I got my, I don't know if you can see that or not, got my bag of bumper to bumper hardware, and it's literally putting some bumper bolts on. So I got those from that. It's the, what is that, 45 366 kit. So here they have these funky, I call it a push nut. So basically, but they have flares to them. So I'm gonna put the flare up, put it here, take my socket, just go over the top of it real quick. And they'll keep your bolts from falling off. We're gonna get it a little tighter. This bumper's really pretty light. Now that. Also, before tightening these, get you a tape measure and find you a spot. This one, example, is about 1 7/8 inches from where the bottom of the trim would be. I don't have the trim on this side yet, but I do have it on this side. We want to be even Stevens here. This side, 2 1/8, almost 2 1/4. So I need to give this bumper a shove that way, like that, and then tighten it. That should get me pretty close to about 2 inches on each side. I went ahead and put these, the other two in. It's just 11/16, and this is actually a 3/8 ratchet. So I'm tightening these right now, and I'm doing it by hand. I've made this mistake before, throwing an air wrench on there and tightening the piss out of it, and this bolt will actually dent your bumper in if you tighten it too tight. So I'm gonna get it about as tight as I can with this, and it's gonna be good. But that's a lesson I was hoping that I could share with y'all today, instead of you having to make the same mistake I did. Alright, so now I'm adjusting the inward amount of the bumper and the pitch of the bumper. In my mind, I don't like the bumper to be straight flat. I feel like it needs to have a little bit of rake kind of going that way. Maybe you can see my hand. And this one does now. It's a lot better. I just loosen one side at a time. So I've got this side loose. I've got it pushed in basically as far as it would go. See, there's that much adjustment. I like to have a little bit, you know, obviously in as far as I can get it, but just a little bit of forward rake. So before I do the big deal wheel reveal, I just need you to know that these are more budget friendly wheels, but they don't really make cheap wheels anymore, so, or inexpensive wheels. Whenever you are trying your new wheels out, you need to be sure that they fit before you mount tires on them, or you can't send them back to Summit Racing. That's it. The classic, like an 8-spoke Nomad, but it looks pretty sharp. I'm going to just stick it up on the truck right now and see how it fits before we mount tires on it. there we are. Put some tires on. All right, here is the big deal. Wheel reveal. Got the trim on the truck. Still needs a little more buffing. Need that door fixed. Dag nabbit. But overall, I'm pretty pleased. I guess I should have walked around the other side. It'll be alright. This side here is like butter. I still want to drop the back about 2, maybe 3 inches, just so it's leveled out or slightly above level. And it'll look different with badges, mirrors, door handle, the Ram on the hood, Dodge emblem. I've got that new parking light ordered, I'm gonna order it tonight rather. But there it is. Got the windshield cleaned up in the back of the truck over there. Getting ready to be put in next week. So thank y'all for watching. You could have watched anything, but you watched me. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to spray some wrapper liner in this bed. But before I do that, I gotta prep it a lot. And I want to show you what all comes in a kit.